Inbound to Clark. For three! Yes! Caitlin Clark on an island and knocks it down.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Man, there is a whole lot of drama surrounding the Indiana Fever right now, and if you're looking at everything that's happened over the last 24 hours, it sure looks like Stephanie White has a serious situation on her hands. Because when players start openly joking about going rogue after a game-winning play, people are going to start asking questions. Let's get right into it. As we all know by now, Caitlin Clark ended up with the basketball and knocked down the game winner. But according to everything that's been discussed since then, many fans believe that was not the original plan. And now, the reactions afterward have become just as big of a story as the shot itself. The first thing everybody noticed was Sophie Cunningham's post. Sophie Cunningham literally celebrated the fact that things didn't go according to plan. Quote, "Didn't follow the plan, worth it, we may have improvised, oops." Come on, man, that's wild. Then somebody jokingly asked Stephanie White if she followed the plan, and the response was, "We won anyway." And then Caitlin Clark jumped into the comments herself with, "Love you, Soph." Now that's where things really took off. Because it wasn't just Caitlin Clark in those comments. Fans immediately noticed other Indiana Fever players showing up too. You had Lexi Hall in there, you had Raven Johnson, you had Justine Passat, you had KK Timpson, I even saw Monique Billings. So naturally, people started saying the same thing. Has Stephanie White lost the locker room? Now, whether that's true or not, that's the question everybody is debating. But what nobody can deny is that Sophie Cunningham looked pretty damn happy celebrating the fact that the play broke down and still worked. Then we get to the other controversy. They couldn't even let us have this moment. They couldn't even let us have the moment. A simple game winner, a fun basketball story, fans watching a group of players celebrate a huge shot and speculate about what happened in the huddle. That's all this was supposed to be. But no, everything gotta be managed. Everything gotta be controlled. Every branch in the garden gotta be trimmed. Every narrative gotta be pruned. And every weed that grows in a direction that they don't like gotta be pulled out immediately. Fans thought that they saw a spontaneous moment. Players made comments that fueled the discussion. The internet had some fun with it. And then suddenly we're told, there's nothing to see here, move along. It was exactly as drawn up. As you can see on the screen, Sophie Cunningham, let me put this on the screen for you guys. Sophie Cunningham suddenly has a change of heart. She's changing her tune now, saying you guys read too much into things. That's the exact play our coach drew up and we executed it perfectly. Sophie, you're right. You're so right, Sophie. You know, you are so right. But what stands out to me is that they couldn't even let the moment breathe. You know, the front office is who they are. They couldn't let the fans enjoy the possibility that, for a split second, basketball instincts took over. And, that's looking at it from a benefit of the doubt point of view. Because we all know Sophie Cunningham broke the play off to get the ball to Caitlin Clark, right? And something magical happened organically. So instead, once again, the story became about managing the narrative instead of just letting fans enjoy a good moment. It's like they gotta police every little thing we do, but they don't pay attention to the WNBA creators. Now look here, Kelsey isn't even in a huddle for real. For real, like, this girl literally just had the worst 2 weeks of her professional career. I feel like everybody should be running to her, uplifting her, When it's Kelsey's big night, Caitlin is over there defending, supporting. When they come up to Caitlin Clark after the games and Kelsey hit 5,000, what did Caitlin do? Nothing but high praise for Kelsey. Look, though, Kelsey Mitchell. There's footage making the rounds online that has fans arguing non-stop. I had to edit some of it together because it was difficult to organize, but people keep pointing to those clips and claiming Kelsey Mitchell didn't seem nearly as excited as everyone else after Caitlin Clark hit the game-winning shot. Now, that's fan interpretation. But you can already see the conversation exploding all over social media. Some fans believe Kelsey Mitchell wanted that moment for herself. Others completely disagree. Either way, the debate isn't slowing down. And let's be honest, man, Stephanie White is catching heat from every direction. Kelsey Mitchell is catching heat. Everybody is catching heat. Shout out to Angry Fan Sports and KTV because he went live and broke down the difference in how Stephanie White appeared to celebrate Kelsey Mitchell compared to how she celebrated Caitlin Clark. That's the footage people keep talking about. Take a look at this because this entire situation is getting messy as hell.
Stephanie White's energy right here versus her energy in the locker room after Caitlin Clark hit the game winner. Take a look.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Okay, y'all, first things first. Kelsey Mitchell for the Kelsey. That's how we play. That is the standard. You know what it felt like, right? You know what it looked like. That is how we play. Offensively, we moved the ball. We took what they gave us. We didn't force anything. We played for one another. God. You guys, your energy was awesome. You poured into each other in every freaking play. More than anything, I just want you to remember what this felt like. What it felt like out there when we were out there for each other. Okay? Because that is the standard. Here we go. Together, 3, 1, 2, 3. Together.
Man, I just can't take her serious, man. I just can't, bro. I can't. It's irritating me that I gotta watch her, bro. Go ahead.
Kelsey.
What was that? Like, are you serious? Like, come on, man. All right.
Now, chat, pay attention. Let's take a look at Stephanie White's speech and energy in the locker room after a Caitlin Clark game winner.
Really good job of finding a way. Okay, really good job of finding a way. We started to expand that fist and then we came back together. All right, that was really good stuff. Now we know we got a lot of stuff we got to work on, right? We know that. But being able to come away and withstand what we withstood in that run and to be able to pull together, get some key stops, shot C. Yeah, hell yeah, great pass.
Good shot, C.
All right, keep going. Let me see something real quick. Keep going. Great pass. So
I'll keep going. Hold on.
In that run and to be able to pull together, get some key stops. Shot C. Yeah, hell yeah. C.
Great shot, C.
Great pass, so. It wasn't pretty.
Yo, you wouldn't think that was the game-winning play, bro.
A lot of room for growth, but great.
Like, yo, I don't even gotta watch the first clip versus that one at the Dream. You wouldn't think that was a game-winning shot.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
The way you're saying this shit.
Look at, you see the difference in the energy. Kelsey Mitchell, 5,000 Kelsey. Oh, good shot, C. Good pass, Soph. What?
Yeah, man. CC
like,
got
bro,
away from this team, bro.
Isn't it obvious?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. What? They just saved everybody's ass in that locker room with that shot.
Bro.
Y'all not jumping for joy. You almost sound like you at a fucking funeral. Like, nah, this ain't it right here, man.
Bro, this is crazy, bro. You were like, bro, I just hit a game winner, bro. This is like, dog.
But look, I think Stephanie White been lost the locker room for real, yo. Yo, you could tell that shit is toxic at this point. You could tell. You kind of could tell.
But go look at Caitlin Clark, bro. Do she even look like a player that hit a game winner in this, bro?
Nope.
And to be able to pull together, get some key stops, shot C. Yeah, hell yeah, C.
Look at her face.
Do that look like somebody that hit a game winner? Bro, her energy is defeated, bro. It's defeated, man.
Now, that's one hell of a contrast. The energy Stephanie White had when celebrating Kelsey Mitchell compared to the reaction after Caitlin Clark hit a game winner is exactly why fans are asking questions. Because let's be real, if that shot doesn't go in, Stephanie White would have been dealing with a whole lot more heat. That seat was already warming up, and it would have been hot as hell after a loss. And that's what makes this entire situation so damn interesting. You've got Sophie Cunningham openly joking about going rogue. You've got fans pointing to other teammates reacting to the moment. You've got people discussing whether Kelsey Mitchell seemed excited about Caitlin Clark hitting the biggest shot of the night. Then you get to the post-game locker room footage. And man, fans are reading into everything. Some people look at Caitlin Clark and say she doesn't seem excited at all. Others think she looks frustrated. Whatever the case, the vibes coming out of Indiana have people talking, and the discussion isn't slowing down. Now look, despite Lexi Hull on the radio saying, I can't say that's exactly what we drew up, but it worked. Despite Lexi Hole saying this exact line right here, despite you confirming it on social media, despite Caitlin Clark soft confirming it online and in person about how much she embraced you, despite your little side or one-on-one interaction after the game, yeah, Sophie, you're right. You're definitely right. I already know what's happening. We already know what's going on. But anyways, chat, that's the end of it. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Protect Sophie at all costs. And we officially out of here, man. Spicy Sophie. I want you to get down in the comments and let me know what you think. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share the channel.